Bienvenidos. Welcome to another episode of Expat Life. I'm your host and guide, Big Will, and we're on location today at Toboga Island, celebrating our version of independence. So we're going to be coming to you in a second with some observations on our second Panniversary and some special announcements. Stay tuned. All right, fam. Thanks so much for joining us once again. Before we dive into the anniversary episode, let me cover two quick housekeeping announcements. Y'all, I'm sorry it's taking me so long to get back on air, but I've really been working hard on these two announcements. So, number one, the first announcement. We're going to be offering Panamazing relocation tours to those people that are interested in doing a site visit and coming down and test drive in Panama for 4 days. We're going to be connecting you with real estate professionals, immigration attorneys, healthcare advocates to teach you how to transfer your records here and talk to you about getting all your stuff that you need done and getting your maintenance meds and all that good stuff. So, really excited to announce that Panamazing relocation tours. Information for that can be found on the website, bigwilltv.com. I'll also link it below. The second thing that I wanted to announce are the Panamazing Adventures. Those are going to be vacation packages for people that just want to come to Panama and have a magical vacation and do some of the stuff like we're doing today here at Toboga, on location at Pop and Rose's Fonda, which is right at the entrance to Toboga. And y'all, you're going to see what the food looks like in a second. And again, information for both of those can be found at the website, bigwilltv.com. I'll also link that below. And y'all, just as a side, the best way to get in contact with me is going to be through bigwilltv.com. You can email me my Gmail address there, or send a message through the app. That's even connected to an app, people. So head on over there and check it out. So it's our second anniversary, and I guess, first things first. If you had to do all over again, would you? The answer for me is a resounding yes. The peace and joy that we found here is just absolutely tremendous. That's enough said. Would you do it all over again?
Yes, I would definitely do this all over again.
Now let's switch the focus a little bit to lessons learned in year 2 versus year 1. Year 2 was a different year for us because primarily we spent all of year 2 living in Panama City as opposed to the Coronado and Gorgona area where we started out. So, am I enjoying living in this city? Most definitely. Look, the city has so much more to offer in terms of resources, access, the easeability. Can I make up a word? The easeability of being able to get things and get places and attend events. I mean, right now we're on Toboga Island. It's just a quick ferry ride for us. And we're only 45 minutes away from the Atlantic coastline in Cologne, which we really started exploring as of recent. And that's opening up a whole new world for us. Look, that's rich Afro-Panamanian culture and history there. The Church of the Black Christ is there. They even have a statue of the Black Christ in the water in Isla Grande, one of the islands. There's Isla Mame. There's another beautiful island. The wildlife is beautiful. They got monkeys. Guys pulling the boat up and jumping out, hopping onto the island, feeding the monkeys bananas, and it's just a wonderful vibe up there, and we're starting to be able to experience that and really be bi-coastal. So that's a positive thing. Another area of positivity for me is the opportunities that have opened up as a result of being in the city. The announcements I made earlier, there's no way I could do either one of those logistically from the Coronado and Gorgona area. Most people come in here want to hang in the city, Costco Viejo, Coco del Mar, and Costa del Este, Avenida Balboa. I'm not trying to down the beaches. I got love for the beaches. It's just logistically, that's what people come in here for the most part want to see. Really happy for the opportunities that have opened up, and very excited for what the future holds for Big Wheel TV. Another benefit that the city has provided is being in proximity to more people. So our network has grown tremendously since we moved to the city. And that network includes not only expats, but local Panamanians, as well as Venezuelans, Nicaraguans, Hondurans, Guatemalans, Colombians. I think we're covering pretty much all of Central America now, but we just have more opportunities to meet folks. Spanish is much better in year 2 than it was in year 1, no doubt. I'm not fluent yet, but I understand mostly what people are saying to me, so I can follow directions now. that helps a great deal. But I can also ask for stuff that's important, and I'm also developing the ability to chit-chat and have small talk about the weather, or tell somebody that their hair looks nice or something like that, and that goes a long way and establishing rapport. So, you just have way more opportunities to meet people here in the city than you do in a laid-back rural environment of the beach. So for me, that's a big thing. So for you, what are the main differences for living in the city versus the beach?
Wow. There's so much more to do in the city. So many more resources, access to, restaurants, live music, culture, meeting other, not just expats, but people from Panama, from Venezuela, from Nicaragua. So I've met a wide range of people, and more people in my age group, more of my peers. I really like that. And it's just more my speed. The beach area was a little too slow paced for me after a while, so I really like to go out and listen to music, try different foods, go to museums. I like the easy access to beaches. They come. Gracias.
Gracias. Excelente. Sí.
So yes, this has definitely been. Oh yeah, we have our food. So anyway, there's just more that the city has to offer for me. Now, everybody's different. Do your own thing. If you prefer the beach area, maybe that's more your speed. But I like the city because we're still able to go to different beaches. We can even go to the Caribbean, to the Isla Mame, Isla Grande. We can also go to Boga. So I like to have those options. So,
what about fitness?
Definitely. Oh, fitness. I love walking on the Costera every morning. Our building has a nice gym, and then also getting my cardio and just going for walks is good, physically and mentally. I definitely like to walk on the Costera in the morning. So I'm happy with the city. We made a good decision about moving to the beach area and moving to the city.
As you can see, lunch has arrived. Whole pork pargo rojo, red snapper, with ensalada, patacones, and arroz con frijoles. Somebody put their foot in this. So one of the things that's changed about me since moving to Panama, number one, they always leave the head on. And since they do that, I feel obligated to have a conversation with my food. I see you. They prepared you so well. You should be happy. You died a valiant death. It wasn't in vain. They fried you up just right. The spices really got in there. You have a lot to be proud of, my friend. And I was completely remiss to not announce this. Y'all, what we're doing today is actually one of the excursions available with the Pan Amazing Adventure Tours. The Tobago Island Beach Day with Big Will and Sonja. That is actually up on the website and available to you right now. So let's talk about lessons learned and or regrets. Lessons learned in year 2. Yeah, had to learn that everybody that is a Black American that comes to Panama from the United States is a lifelong victim of abuse. And hurt people hurt people. Some people come with the wrong mindset and don't realize that, you know, you're free from that oppressive system. You don't have to, you know, act like crabs in a barrel. We don't have the same necessities or the need to act in certain patterns of behaviors for our survival that we did in the United States. Like, number one, a question I see often on message boards, Blacks groups. Where are the Black people living in Panama? Look, the country's 96% Black and brown. You get a map and throw a dart at it, there's Black people there. But I understand the need for that question comes from being in the United States where safety is in numbers. It's not the same thing here. You don't have the same pressures. You can live anywhere you want to as long as you have the money. No one's going to look at you sideways. So there have been some unfortunate incidents over the 2 years that I've been here with some expats and some groups meant for expats. And it's just unfortunate that you would run into any kind of hindrance when you move into a new country and are just in groups in order to expand your network, ask questions, you know, is anyone going to this doctor? My dog needs a dog sitter. Has anyone tried? You know, just the kind of questions that you're going to ask to your neighbors, especially when you're just trying to get your feet wet and learn the language and everything. So I just caution people not to put all their eggs in one Black expat basket. It's okay to branch out and meet Venezuelans and Panamanians and Hondurans and Colombians and Israelis and, you know, there's some Russians here. Lord knows, people here from all over the place. Panama is a very international city, no doubt. People come here from all over Central and South America for the economic opportunities and also the vacation. It's about they call it the Dubai of Central America for a reason. But it's okay to reach out. It's okay to branch out. And like I said, don't put all your eggs in that one basket. So I'm going to leave it with that. So do you have any cons or any regrets?
My regrets are more about, you know, our storage unit at home. We ended up packing up so much stuff and putting it in the storage. So now we have to figure out what we're going to do with that stuff, you know. That's my main regret, more like a logistical type of issue in terms of what we left behind, and now we have to figure out what we're going to do with it. Other than that, I don't really have any regrets about moving here. We did our research in advance. We tried the beach area and it wasn't for us, and now I think we're in our happy place or where we want to be, so I think we made the right decision.
Excellent day. All right, Black Satira, so that's going to wrap it up for this second Panniversary episode. Thank you so much for joining us. If this is your first time, please do me the honor of liking and subscribing so that you can continue to help this channel grow. And as you see, we're doing big things. Y'all, thank you for all the support. Don't forget Pan Amazing Relocation Tours and Pan Amazing Adventure Tours. Links below. And I'll catch you next time. Ciao.